All right. Yes, we have a couple hours for our live session here, and people are populating. Let's see the room. Here we is a Troy. We have a HolySwiss. We might have a full party. We switched the M roll, so Kevin's going to take the reins here for a few sessions. 4 of us played last week. They met my character. Do you want to recap, or do you want me to recap, Kevin?
You can recap if you'd like to.
Basically, the Lah-Ree and Amethysia and Pronterro were in the temple of the Restful Lily and got a black scroll. And the scroll was from Siegfried Harpel, inviting them to go on a mission and collect some package and deliver. Was it deliver it to Everlund or pick it up at Everlund and then deliver it to him? I'm not sure.
Pick up at Everlund and deliver to him. So
okay. And then on the way, they were supposed to visit the Silver Plate and get some help, or I don't know if I'm half the package. But they met my new player character, Zakk, a Drow Dark Elf Warlock. And from there, we went up north a little bit, had an encounter with some orcs. There was a captive elf in their possession. We took a few of them out, just a couple, and then just bartered with them to leave the elf alone. And
because they turned one into a squirrel.
Yeah, they were like, "Don't kill us, and we'll let this guy go." So that's where we're at. Celcion, the captive elf, is leading us to his small village to the west, and we're headed further to Everlund after that.
Correct.
There's your recap.
Thank you, Jesse. So, yes, you had Celcion had led you to a small hideaway just off the main roadway that the elves will use to spend the night. It's a bit safe, so you guys have just had a long rest, and you didn't really have to worry about putting up guards or posting anything like that. And the rest of your party has mysteriously rejoined, which is wonderful.
Hi, everyone.
I keep wanting to act like I know who they are and where the temple's from. Who are these guys?
So, from a couple of key points, you guys were in the background or whatever, however you want to say it, but so Mr. Harpel told you to pick up a package for him at the Silver Plate, which is a restaurant or an inn that was a couple of days north of the Restful Lily. Kill whatever you're doing. Thanks, King Old. So the group headed to the Silver Plate, and it took a little while to figure out what they were looking for. Everyone was being a little unhelpful. And then they encountered a party of Drow who were delivering the package for Mr. Harpel. The Drow first asked about whether they could trust you guys as a group, and they convinced you that they have no evil intent, that they have worked with the other elves in the past, and so there was some back and forth, but there's no at this point there's no hint of any evil intention, so there's no concern at this point. The lead Drow was mentioned multiple times that if anyone harms the Drow or betrays him, then he will come back and hunt you all down. So that's fine.
Cool. Still rude.
So, the message had said that you need to pick up a package from the Silver Plate, which you have, and that you had to head to Everlund to pick up a delivery that has to be escorted back to Longsaddle, which is a ways away. The elf that you guys rescued as a hostage had led you to this place, and his village his village had been attacked, and he'd been captured and taken by an orc raiding party, which, as Jesse mentioned, you guys have kind of taken out pretty well, and they fled in terror. So while you guys were sleeping, a couple of elves arrived from deeper in the high forest. And so as you guys are kind of getting up and waking up and getting aware of your surroundings, you see that a couple more elves have joined you. And so the first thing would be, before you really start talking with them, is there anything anyone has questions on, anything anyone wants to do first thing here as you're getting up and getting ready to go for the day?
We're just assuming that we joined the party during the rest, right?
Yep.
So we're
Yep.
up with
Yeah, we're not
everybody.
going to try to come up with excuses why you guys
Well,
are gone.
the Black Scroll could have still been there, and they just were delayed in their travel up north.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And they know Zakk.
They know Zakk as well as everyone else does.
Okay.
Essentially, that you guys are convinced that he's not a problem, and the Harpel said you had to bring him over upon pain of pain if you didn't. So,
Yes, my friends, my new friends, and my new friends. I've been burdened with this glorious purpose, and you will help me along this journey to the north.
All right.
Let us proceed to Everlund.
Welcome to the party, Zakk.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Thank you.
And not quite so fast. So any other interaction here before we start talking with these elves?
Yes. I'm not going to waste any time on this. I would like.
So,
wait. Yes. Before we head out, are we heading out?
Yep. Not quite yet. You're still gonna get a little more direction before you head out anywhere.
I'll wait then.
Okay, we can talk after you've gotten a little more direction here. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. So the two elves arrived whilst you were sleeping overnight. They're both dressed in kind of travel-stained clothes. They've got, again, kind of the greens and browns, decently camouflaged. They look to be pretty well tailored. There's a female elf that's kind of seems to be the leader of the two. And when they arrived, she went in discussion with Celcion right away to see. She was a bit surprised to see non-elves there. So they had some discussion on the side. And then after that, she seemed to, her concerns seemed to be allayed for now. So the two elves have been kind of sitting with Celcion off to the side, just having quiet discussion, waiting for everyone to arise before they start introducing themselves. So Celcion, once everyone's up and about, Celcion comes over and says one of the elven wardens arrived in the night, as you can see. She has need of assistance. She was hoping to take a little of your time to ask for you to help out with a problem that just arose off to the east. Would you be willing to take some time to talk with her?
Oh, why not? Let's see what she wants.
Has everyone got their coffee this morning?
The brew.
All right, so she comes over with the other elf as well. She introduces herself. I'm Vasala. I'm one of the wardens of the High Forest in this area. I'm tasked with taking care of the wood, looking out for its residents and denizens, and taking care of any problems that might arise. I travel with a larger group, and we encountered some evil doings yesterday as we were out on patrol. We noted that there was a foul presence in the forest. This is about 10 miles to the east. And we did some investigation and came upon it appears that there is a nest of spiders that's been infected by some sort of plague or poison, and it seems like they're starting to infect other animals in the area, and we're concerned that this is going to spread very quickly. It seems they are extremely these spiders are extremely aggressive, and whatever they have is spreading to other animals very quickly. We attempted to take care of them ourselves, and most of our party was injured or poisoned in the process, and I had to leave them behind, coming to seek help. I entreat you to provide assistance. It's only a half a day to the east. Celcion tells me that you have quite pressing business, but I would beg you spare a mere day to assist with trying to rid the woods of this menace. And she looks to Amethysia and Lah-Ree and as champions of the forest, this is something that I pray you can't let abide. You must help me address and uproot this plague before it spreads even further.
I can help heal the poisoning, so yes, I'm willing to go help.
Well, we all know how I feel about spiders. Let's give it
Oh, something to kill. Sweet. Let's go.
Good call.
Maybe these things are all interconnected, so sure, side mission. Just remember not to harm me.
I don't think we can fully abide by that.
Nikki might be very pissed at us.
How much coffee we've had this morning?
Not too much yet. Essentially, as soon as everyone was up and awake. So she says, if you could be ready to travel in about 20 or 30 minutes, as I said, it's about 10 miles east, so we should be able to reach there about midday today. And I will lead the way. I can get us there very quickly. Any questions that you have?
Wow. Let's
Let's go.
speed
Oh
run.
no.
Okay.
Spiders. Any aggressive. So we can kill the spiders. You're okay with that? That's not.
Yep. We want to.
Like
Yes.
they're plagued. Do should we just take it out so that we can take out the plague?
Well, we will be accompanying you as well. But yes, these have to be killed and completely obliterated so it doesn't spread. We don't know exactly what's going on here or how this started in the first place, but typically anything like this, any kind of plague or anything that affects any of the wildlife, will try to burn it out or completely destroy it, so there's no chance of spreading to scavengers or any other creatures. So, as I mentioned, whatever this is makes them extremely aggressive. We've encountered a couple other animals that were bitten by these spiders, and they've been extremely aggressive as well. So,
What can you tell us about their numbers?
that we don't know at this point. We think we got them down to 5 or 6, but we weren't able to fully clear out their nest. So we're not sure, and we're not sure if they have had a chance to go out and infect other animals at this point. As I said, they're not behaving normally. They're extremely aggressive. They appear to have no concern for their own safety. So I'm able to sense generally where they are if I can get close, but I can't tell anything else at this point. So our intent is to try to destroy any of them we can find.
So you haven't been able to determine if there are any enchantments or curses. So to
It
speak.
didn't appear to be magical in origin, from what I could tell, and from what my healer has told me. But I can't be positive on that.
When we get there, I'll try to cast True Strike, which might tell me their weakness.
Very well. Does anyone else need to prepare anything, or should we head out?
Yeah, I would like to prepare something. If you don't mind, really quick, get it out of the way.
Absolutely. Do you need any help with that, HolySwiss?
I would like to cast Find Steed.
Yeah, wait a minute.
And there it is!
Into a spectral warhorse.
Wait a
As we
minute.
come out.
Yes.
There
There it is. There it is. Wow.
What's his name?
Wait, that's just the horse from the Fringe set.
No,
No. That's
it's
adorable.
Frozen.
Wow. Awesome job.
All right, there's
Snap.
no deal. There's
Holy
no
Snap.
Spirit,
deal.
what's its name?
It doesn't have a name yet.
Oh.
I've been praying to Akarat, and he's blessed me with this celestial steed.
Awesome.
And we're still bonding. We're still figuring out, how we're going to aid each other in battle and in the party. So bear with us. Maybe somebody in the chat can help me name the steed.
Provolone.
Fiona.
Mr. Provolone.
Vardy?
There he is. Nope, Jesse did it.
I'd like to call him,
Holy
I'd like to
Name's
call him
Provolone.
Holy Provolone.
mild cheddar. Oh, here comes KO. Let's hear what you got to say.
Oh yeah, let's get a name.
Wow.
Suggestions in the chat, please. Yes. All right, I'm ready. Otherwise, I am.
Troy, does that stay with you at all times, or is it something you can dismiss and summon?
I can dismiss it, but I'm not going to. Unless I really.
Can you dismiss it and summon it back? Or is it something that once you dismiss it, it's gone?
It's a. I have to cast it. It's a second level spell, so it's going to take up a spell slot.
Okay, so essentially you summon it once a day, sort of thing.
I think so. Yeah, it doesn't say. It doesn't have a duration. It just says instantaneous.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
You have hit points for it?
I believe I do. Maybe I don't actually. It doesn't have anything.
I'll help you out on the side.
Yeah, I don't remember it showing having hit points or anything. It's just let's see. Your Caesar is a mount, both in combat and in out, and you have instinctive bond with it that allows you to fight as a seamless unit. Make any spell you cast that targets only you also target your steed. So I would have to dismount to actually do maybe some attack spells.
Amen.
But whatever.
And
I'm
it's
having fun
Spectral
with it.
Steed?
What?
Spectral Steed?
I mean, it can be anything.
No, what's the name of the spell?
Find Steed.
Oh, Find Steed. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, I can't have more than one steed bonded by this spell at a time. As an action, you can release the steed from its bond at any time, causing it to disappear. So probably if we go into battle, I'll have to dismount and make it disappear. So
Okay. Yeah, it'll
Unless-
have similar stats to whatever.
Okay, so it looks like
Warhorse.
you can
It could be a nightmare.
dispel it, and then you can just resummon the same steed again the next time you cast it. So, okay, so that'll be
does that take up another spell slot though?
if you have to do it. So let's say you'd have to take up the spell slot to do it, but you could do it at the end of the day, right before a long rest, if you wanted to bring it back. So okay. The Elven Warden sees this, and she comes over and says, with where we'll be traveling, the steed may be a bit more obvious and might be a bit more of a problem. if you could leave it here, that would be better for our group. If you like to bring it along, I just ask you travel at the back of the group so we can scout ahead without too much of a disturbance.
That sound. You're talking to me, right? Sorry.
Yep, talking to you.
Yeah, I can scout behind. I mean,
okay, sounds good.
Name
And
the
then
horse
anything
wind
else?
out of my sails.
Troy, it's armor class 11, hit points 19. Unless you want to roll, that'll do for now. I can give you other stats later.
okay, cool.
And then
How do
anything else?
How do I get to that? How do I get to that information?
Just search for Warhorse in
Okay.
D&D Beyond.
All right.
And then you can add it to your extras.
Yeah, then you can actually add it to your companions
Nice.
or something.
Sweet.
Okay,
All right, so are the elves taking the lead
they are.
on this?
Yes.
Okay. Are they going to do anything that I might be inclined to do? I.e., pass without a trace or cast any spells, protections?
So they ask if everyone's ready to go, and the Celsion's going to stay here. The other two elves lead you off. They don't cast any spells or do anything specifically, but they, as you leave, they leave heading off to the east. So they're not taking any of the. They're not taking the main roadway. They take a game trail off, kind of to the northeast, but then they kind of weave back and forth. They're taking different trails and paths. And Lah-Ree, you notice you're kind of astounded by how typically if you're moving around, you've got to find your way to the next trail and find your way across. It's not like you have a nice smooth route. And they seem to be following almost like they know it by rote. They've traveled the path so many times. Make a wisdom check, wisdom check.
Which my proficiency bonus is doubled in my favorite terrain.
There you go.
That's a 12.
Okay. You've heard a rumor of elven paths that are hard for non-elves to find, and this seems like something where, I mean, you'll turn the corner and it looks like it's fully blocked with undergrowth, and you look just the right way, and suddenly you're walking down a new path. So, and everyone kind of gets the feeling that if these two elves weren't leading you, it would take 2 or 3 times as long, and you'd have a very hard time finding the path on your own. So, what do we have for marching order? So you're going single file, so you can't double up.
All right. How about if I take point behind the two elves, and Ice and Pronterro can be behind me?
I'll be behind Pronterro.
Let's kill stuff.
Shh.
I'll go next, I guess. And then
How about if Amy is second to last and HolySwiss brings up the strong rear?
there
With
you go.
that shiny steed of his.
All right, that works. So, Troy, are you walking your mount, or are you actually riding it? If you're still there, never mind. You might have left.
I'm here.
Okay.
Am I riding it? Yeah, I'm riding it.
Okay. So
I'm
path
trotting.
itself-
I'm trotting behind everybody. I'm not making much noise at all.
you're mounted. So you're sitting 2 or 3 feet higher than everyone else, and you're constantly having to ride through brush that's kind of more about head level, since you're a bit higher, and the path is kind of designed for a shorter stature or people that are walking. But you also have giant you essentially look like a Hulk Hogan with that belt of strength on. So everything's kind of you're making a bigger path. You're making almost as big a path as your steed is as you're traveling through the forest. So you're kind of getting annoyed and frustrated. You've got your helmet on, so it's not like it's really hurting. It's just more you really can't see where you're going, and every once in a while you have to stop and look. Oh, there goes Amethysia. You got to turn and reroute your steed. It's not a problem. It's just more of an annoyance for you. So. Okay. And that goes for the first hour or so, where you're traveling through a decent amount of undergrowth, and then things start to thin out a little bit, and you start getting it. So on the trail, you had lots of big oaks and beeches, and there was a lot of sunlight kind of filtering through, kind of dabbled. Now you're starting to get into these very old, ancient ironwoods and hickories and other very large trees with a very established canopy where not much light's making it down to the floor. There's not a lot of undergrowth, and as you look around, it almost looks like it almost looks like a green carpet from what you're seeing around you. So at this point, Troy, it gets much easier for you. You can see pretty well, and everyone can kind of see off for the distance for quite a while. So you get a couple hours in, and you see a large lake start to appear off to your right. That appears to be pretty immense. It's all covered with trees, but it seems to be very large. But the tree cover is large enough to fully shade the lake itself. HolySwiss and Amethysia, if you can make religion rolls.
Religion?
You make wisdom checks, not religion rolls.
Okay. That was not a good roll.
That's a 21.
Oh, nice. Okay, so HolySwiss, you can kind of sense this is a place that has a lot of power. It's not related to your god, but it's some place that you could see people coming here to pray or kind of meditate, and you've heard of large natural shrines or holy areas, and this seems to be something with you can feel a lot of power, or really you can just kind of sense almost like a presence here. So
I've got a good feeling about this.
I'm glad somebody does.
I got a bad feeling about this, and I'm going to cast.
Of course you do.
I have a ritual spell. It takes 10 minutes. So approaching this lake, I'm going to start casting Detect Poison and Disease.
Okay.
It will stay with me as we walk around if I'm 30 feet from any such kind of thing.
Okay. Can you make an Arcana roll for me, Jesse?
Sure.
Okay. So, Lah-Ree, as you're up front, what'd you get, Jesse?
I rolled a 16, and my Arcana is +4, so that's a dirty 20.
Okay. So, Lasala, the lead warden, is talking with her companion, and she mentions that we had left the rest of our party up ahead along the edges of the lake. There's a shelter there. Where our healer was hopefully going to heal those in our party that had gotten poisoned by the spiders. So we should be able to check on them here very shortly. Jesse, you are starting to get a sense that there is something up ahead. It seems to be out of range of your spell, but you're starting to get some sort of sense there's something up ahead. And you're a little ways back. You're not hearing this conversation, but you are getting a sense that there's something not right up ahead along the lake's edge.
I'll whisper to my friends in front and then to the rear.
Okay.
Mostly the front, so they get a sense of something might be us.
Okay. So Denorra, you hear Zakk whispering, beware, there might be something evil ahead.
Draw my daggers.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I cast Divine Sense? Evil also, just in case.
You can.
That's good. 'Cause mine's poison and disease. You'd be doing good anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, because yours does like fiends and celestials and things like that.
Yes.
Roy. Okay.
Fiends, undead, celestial. Yep.
Okay. You do cast that because that's something that is a pretty quick casting, right? It's just a sense that you can reach out and kind of sense. You don't feel anything in the vicinity except that you feel, again, this lake seems to have a lot of power. It hints at celestials, but it's not full blown. Alisha, you've got your knives out. Are you doing anything else?
Should I roll to detect traps?
Nope. That's not really a concern. You're in the middle of the forest here. Zakk just told you you need to look out. Might be danger ahead.
I kind of want to go in the trees because I have full range of movement with my cloak.
Which you do. Mel and Larry, do you want to make perception rolls? And
well, in that vein, what I'd like to do as an action, use a spell slot for primeval awareness, and that'll allow me to sense.
You don't know what's going on yet.
I don't know. I haven't heard them with my keen hearing.
We're single file still, I think.
Yes, spread out. So Mel and Larry, if you can make a perception roll, which I think is wisdom, correct?
Yes.
It
and
is.
Larry, yours is going to be a little harder because you're talking with the elves right now.
Now my passive is 15. You want me to?
I know.
Okay.
Roll.
That is totally fine with a dirty 20.
Okay.
Got 18.
Okay. So Lah-Ree is in conversation with the elves. It's going to take him a little longer. So Mel, you catch something out of the side of your eye, and you see Denorra kind of walking up the side of a tree, kind of scurrying up, which you've seen her do a couple of times. And you look back and you see Zakk trying to make motions that there's something ahead. There's some sort of problem ahead. Pronterro is kind of oblivious to it and really just doesn't notice at all. So what do you?
I'll turn back too, so the people behind us are a little more aware.
Everyone behind you knows.
Amethysia.
Yep, Amethysia knows. HolySwiss knows. They are all looking towards you, so it was very obvious to them when there was an issue. Mel, what are you doing? You can see that Lah-Ree and the elves are still walking along and haven't noticed what's going on yet.
I'm alerting my team.
Okay.
What I see, I'm alerting them. Yeah, I'm letting them
know. As soon as you kind of whisper ahead to them, Lah-Ree and the elves both notice right away. Lah-Ree, make a perception roll.
That is a 15.
Okay. You see Denorra kind of scurrying up the tree trunks just before she gets out of sight up in the canopy. So she's kind of a ways up there. And you see that Zakk's kind of waving around, and the other elves look back, and they're not exactly sure what's going on. So what do you guys want to do at this point? You can each pick one action to do right now.
All right. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and use a spell slot to basically cast Primeval Awareness, which allows me to detect Celestials. I'm going to choose, since I heard that word.
No,
up to 6 miles.
You wouldn't have any reason to think of Celestials. HolySwiss sensed that. No one else.
But you said the word out loud.
I did say the word.
You got to be careful.
I'm gonna talk to HolySwiss, my good friend and new brother in arms. Shall we do a strategy we're not doing get help. Should we do get help?
Get help. No,
I've not heard of that
Yes,
method,
yes.
but I
Yes,
do
yes.
feel a celestial sense here.
You could
I
knock
do
me
feel-
out and drag me forward and say, "We need help. We need help." Maybe not.
Lah-Ree, what are you doing?
Next time.
Next
Next
time.
time.
Well, okay. So I'm gonna need some more information. So I'm gonna
You
signal
can tell.
to
You can tell that Zakk's trying to make some sort of motions.
the. Mhm.
You can see that Denorra has already scurried up a tree,
Okay.
and the elves next to you. So you know something's up, but you just don't know what. What does the spell you're going to cast do?
Well, it. Go back to that. I can sense whether I have to pick a certain type of being if they're present within normally 1 mile, or if I'm in my favorite terrain, up to 6 miles.
Okay.
Just detect,
What-
sense them.
What type of being would you be looking for right now?
Well, before I make that decision, I want to see what the hubbub is. I'm gonna psst, and I'm gonna just signal to the elves that are with me or in front of me to just stop.
Oh, they're already wondering what's going on. They've already
Okay,
stopped.
good.
They're on
All
alert.
right.
So
So
Okay.
I'm just gonna. I see what's going on. I'm gonna go
Okay.
I'm gonna go back to Zakk.
Mel, what are you doing?
Lah-Ree, my boy. Hold on. Stay fast. There's trouble ahead.
Okay. Pronterro, what are you doing? You've now seen everyone ahead of you stop, so you figure out something's going on.
I'm gonna hang with Ice Ronin because we're gonna kill whatever comes our way.
Okay.
Teamwork. Teamwork.
Jesse, you're trying to convince HolySwiss to cast something or make some sort of move. Amethysia, what are you doing?
Discussing strategy.
Let's see. What am I doing? I'm getting ready for. Well, I can call Lah-Ree back to me so I can give him his flaming arrows.
Okay. How close do you have to be to do that?
She doesn't touch me.
Yep. I have to
Okay.
touch him.
So if you want to move up to Lah-Ree, that's what you can be doing at this point, is moving up the line to get to him. And then Troy, what are you doing?
I'm gently pulling on the reins of Provolone. I'm petting him.
That's Mr.
Easing him-
Provolone.
easing him, to stop his trot, and but have him ready. Have him ready to charge if need
Okay.
be.
Jesse, you can make one more perception roll.
Okay. That's not bad. I got a 17 plus 4.
That's
21.
good enough. Okay, so you've cast detect.
Poison and disease.
Yes. So, and that lasts. Is that instantaneous or does that last a little while?
It lasts as I concentrate.
Okay. So you're starting to get more of a sense of it, and you look in the direction that it is, which is along the side of the lake, and you can just make out something very large, kind of shuffling around on the other side of some trees. Like large as in a couple times bigger than provolone. So, what do you want to do at this point?
I'll talk to the
Whatever it
people
is, you think that's it that you're getting the sense from.
Okay, so I can talk to the people next to me, getting a sense of a great poison or disease creature. It may be too large to be the spiders around the lake there.
Okay.
Good to know.
So, last chance to do something. Anyone?
I'm gonna cast Rage just so I have it. In case they jump.
You can't cast rage until you attack, right?
Don't do that until you see the whites of their eyes, and then you do that.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Or yellow
Here's what
or
I'm gonna do.
red.
I would like to channel divinity, turn the tide, for this bout.
Okay. And that does.
As bonus action, each creature of your choice within 30 feet regains 1d6 plus 2 HP if it has no more than half its max HP.
Okay, that wouldn't impact anyone yet because everyone's
Right.
still.
Yeah, the divinity is like, it's just the one that I pick.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yep.
Per long rest or per short rest, I can't remember.
Okay, sounds good. So
Wait, hold on. I actually didn't want to go up to Lah-Ree. I want to cast my familiar with my wild shape. So my cat's going to come out and my cat's going to go touch him so I don't have to move.
Okay, that's just fine. Anything else?
But I don't like cats.
I
Mel?
don't care.
Do I have any? Do I have any sort of perception advantage being up in the trees?
Yes, actually, that's a good point. You can make a perception roll. It's still gonna be difficult, but you can see what they can.
I don't know what else we can do. We're ready.
17.
Okay. Anyone else doing anything here?
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and throw I'm gonna shoot a light arrow from my light crossbow into the direction of the danger.
All right. Well, then that okay.
Why not?
Go.
Why not? I'm rolling.
All right.
Suss them out.
Rolling.
Go ahead and make your roll.
That's 16.
Well, that's pretty good. Plus your
Plus
your
my
modifiers make that a what?
modifier. Plus let me see, wait.
That's going to be a 23 or 21.
Yeah, plus the 5 is 21.
Okay. You shoot the crossbow off into this mass of trees, and then you hear like a sharp.
That's what I'm talking about, son. That's what I'm talking about. Here come Lah-Ree.
Denorra, you can see what appears to be an extremely large bear on the other side of the trees that as Mel's arrow comes soaring through and hits it in the hindquarters.
What are you shooting the bear for?
And it's a little too late now. All right, so everyone can roll for initiative then.
Let's get it going. Stop bullshit.
Let's get it going.
Are you kidding me?
Oh.
This dice did not spend enough time in jail.
Jesus Christ. Get advantage of
The whole entire week?
The entire week he was in jail. He did not learn its lesson.
Still not.
Mine didn't either.
Lah-Ree,
Okay.
you have your flame arrows.
Anyone higher than a
Thank you.
20? Okay. Anyone above 15?
Above what? Sorry.
Above 15?
17.
17, okay. Next after that, anyone between 14?
I'm 14 as well.
Troy, and which one of you has better decks? I'm guessing Zakk does.
I got an
Probably the
18.
Warlock. I have 0, plus 0.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zakk, did you have 18 is what you said?
I have
14.
18 total, yeah.
Oh, for
I
Dex.
got 2 dexterity.
Well, plus
2.
4.
I got plus 2 dexterity.
Okay. What's your number, Mel? What's your initiative?
14.
Okay.
So I'm
So you're before Mr. Swiss. Mr. Ronin goes first. Okay. And that leaves Lah-Ree. What did you get?
I only had it up there for like 5 minutes.
Pronterro. Oh, sorry, you're 7. Pronterro, what did you get?
I had an 8.
Amethysia.
12. It's better just to tell him, Lah-Ree.
Yeah, as a previous DM, I'm not even looking at the screen. I'm listening to you guys and reading my notes. It's helpful to the audience.
All right. Sorry, Pronterro, what were you? 8?
8.
Okay, Lah-Ree is 7. Okay. All right. The elves go first, and they both pull bows off their shoulders, and they're gonna the bear's starting to come rumbling around the corner of the trees, and they're going to lose shots at it.
Looks like we're in dire straits.
Boy, vey.
Just a bear.
Just a bear. That's right.
Money for nothing, right?
We used to have
Is
a
it
for free?
Are the bears giving me a sense of poison and disease?
Yes, the bear is giving you a sense of poison. And disease.
Let's draw it out.
Yeah, they're aggressive.
All right.
I think you've been bit.
Is it
Is it-
bear or bears?
It's bear.
Okay.
Oh no.
Poison, aggressive disease.
I think it's bearing ill will towards us right now.
Duh.
Open fire.
The Tortle and I are not afraid of anything. Bring it on.
All right. The lead elf sinks an arrow into his shoulder as he's coming around. And Denorra, you are next. So you are up in the trees above it. If you want to, you can try to drop on top of it.
Oh yeah.
If you miss, you're going to take fall damage, and you're pretty decent a ways up. So, you can try to do that if you want to.
Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna drop on that bear's back.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Wow. The gumption on this girl.
Is just a straight attack roll without my dagger. Okay. I can add my dagger bonus because I'm gonna stab it.
You're trying to aim for it, so you can add your dex bonus. So you'll get +3 on that. What'd you roll?
I rolled with the dex bonus of 19.
Oh, that's pretty good. The other thing you can do is, I believe you can cast web with your cloak, right?
Yes.
So you could kind of web it if you want to as you're coming down, almost to keep yourself on top of it. So.
Okay, so I jump down onto it. I cast web to trap it underneath it, and I latch onto its back and stab it in the neck.
Okay. So you drop from the tree. You cast web to kind of swing around and pull yourself in and land on it. You won't be able to attack it yet. So the web and the landing is your action for this turn.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm good.
Bear back.
Mm-hmm. And the bear itself goes next. So it's charging towards the elves themselves, who and Lah-Ree, you were right with that group as well.
Cool.
Oof. That's a big one. That's going to be... the male elf. So the bear comes running up and just swipes at the male elf with his jaws. And exactly. Essentially clamps down on him and has the elf on the ground. Then you can see his teeth bite into it, and he's going to claw at him as well.
It's fine. We don't know this guy.
Run! Run! He can't run. He caught. Dang.
Wow.
Tell him to run.
All right. So the bear essentially catches him with the outside of his mouth and then sinks claws into his back, and he's like, the elf is writhing in agony and captured inside in his jaws, in his grasp right now.
Kevin, you're gonna kill the elf.
His long claws have essentially sunk into the elf's back.
You're gonna kill the elf. You're gonna kill the elf, Kevin. That's what we're going for here.
Yeah.
All right. So Zakk, you're next.
All right. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast. I gotta do my Warlock thing.
Alright, let's kill this bear.
All right, that's a roll to hit.
You don't need to kill the bear.
He's killing the elf.
It's plagued. It's
Yeah.
19 to hit total.
That hits.
We also have antidotes.
All right, that will be 6 points of force damage.
I hang on to that bear so hard, so I'm not flying off of it.
Okay. Anything else, Jesse?
I'll take cover.
Okay. There isn't much. You're kind of out in the open right now. Yeah. Well, I should be showing this, shouldn't I? Sorry.
Thought there was trees. I mean, we're near a lake, so it could be open.
Okay. So, yeah, you'll take what cover you can.
Yeah.
Next is Mel.
All right. How close am I to the bear, Kev?
Probably 20 feet.
20
You can
feet.
close pretty quickly if you want to. And, yeah, you were moving up by Lah-Ree, right? So you're right next to it.
Okay. All right, I'm going to do a running attack with my great axe. All right, great axe. There we go. Oh, damn thing. I can't remember. Hold on, wait a minute. Hold on. I need something to roll my.
What did Mel
axe.
roll? For
Nothing.
initiative?
Nothing. It rolled right off the table.
14 for initiative.
Okay. You
All
got
right,
14.
that's let me see, 16 plus. Let me do my math. Okay, yeah, that's a 16.
Okay, that hits.
All right, and that was with the great axe. So let me do 12 damage. So there's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage for that one. And then I'm going to stick them with my short sword, which is my double action, right? Because I'm two-handed action. That one is a 16. And my damage for the short sword is going to be a 9.
Getting a little dizzy.
Nine.
Gonna vom.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Oh, damn,
nice.
Kevin.
Check it
God,
out.
damn. You did that for this show?
Oh, what?
Laying around.
What?
That's
I
wild.
got more respect for you, Kevin.
Why you gotta show Jesse up like that, man?
Is that on a Mills plate?
Not quite.
No. Okay.
I'm against Mills plates. Sorry.
Oh wow.
It's a bear.
For the short sword, my damage is a 9.
Okay. All right. So you
Oh,
come up on
excuse
the side of him and essentially sink your dagger in, or sink your axe into his side, and stab him with your short sword on the same side as well. Mr. Swiss, you're back here on your steed. What do you want to do?
How far away are we? We're pretty far away, aren't we?
You're probably about 60 feet away.
Can I move up? Well, can I
Sorry, what are
move
you
all
doing?
the way up to the creature?
Yep.
I'd like to try and charge him and trample him with my horse.
Yeah, your steed's probably got a 40 or 50 movement, so you should be fine with that.
All right, you gotta succeed. You gotta succeed on a strength saving throw, 14, or be knocked prone.
This is a extremely large creature. Does that make a difference if it's a large class?
Not according to the information I have right here.
Okay. And what's the difficulty?
Difficulty?
Or what's the save?
14.
Okay. He passes.
So the horse kind of stumbles off to the side or something, right?
So yeah, you would get a glancing blow on him and kind of ride past him, and you'll have to come back again on the next turn. So, and that was charging, so that was your action, correct?
I believe so. I mean,
Okay.
it doesn't say it's an action. Hooves is my is under actions on this sheet that I have.
Okay, so you were, but charging into him, you probably can't. If you're trying to knock him over, you can't use your hooves at the same time. You might be able to get a swing in as you're going past too, if you want to try that.
Yeah, let's try that. Let's give the life bloom a whirl here.
Ooh, I like it.
All right, here we go. That would be 28 to hit.
That barely hits.
Barely.
Barely.
Early.
Dang.
Barely.
This is the D8. Okay. That would be a solid 13 slashing damage.
I was going to say solid 3.
Okay.
Plus.
So as
poison.
you're riding past, your horse kind of glances off of him, but you get a slash kind of on his hindquarters, kind of across his back as you go past him. And you're going to wheel your steed around to come back again on the next turn.
Yep.
Okay. Next would be Amethysia.
Okay. Can I have my familiar? How far away is the bear from Lah-Ree? Because that's where my familiar was.
It's pretty close. It's within 20 feet of Lah-Ree.
Okay.
Where am I, Kevin?
Right up with the
Can I
elves.
have my familiar go try to rub up against it, and I can cure lesser, or I can do lesser restoration
To the elf or to the bear?
to the bear.
All right. So, and it's a touch, so it'll have to make an attack roll.
The bear?
No,
Or the cat?
The cat.
Okay. Attack roll. Let's see. What am I gonna do? We'll just do claw attack.
Cue the cat in the background. That's perfect.
It's perfect. Right, melee weapon attack. +4. What's the melee attack?
Are you our ambient noise?
Sorry, I don't use my cat enough to know all of these, and I do apologize.
That's right. It probably doesn't have much chance. So why don't you roll and we'll see if we're even close.
Sounds fantastic. That would have been a 7+4.
Okay. Yeah, you'll miss.
Okay.
So it tries to jump and essentially the bear's moving around too much. So
Okay. Of his movement speed. I'm sorry, I was just seeing if there was anything special about it, though. Okay. Because it's stealthy, but that's about it. Alright, so that is my action. No one's been hurt yet. So
just the elf.
Yeah.
Riding a bear, like you do.
In his mouth, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So with that, I can at least do Balm of Summer Court and heal the elf. Because I don't have to be touching. I just have to see. So I will use one of my pools to do so for 1d6.
Okay. Go ahead and
That's a
roll.
bonus action. So that'll be 3.
Okay. You heal 3 on him?
Yep.
Sounds good. Okay. Next up would be Pronterro.
I'm gonna cast Rage.
Oh God, here we go.
And then I'm gonna.
Here we go.
It's a great axe attack. We're going with the great axe. We're gonna just swing towards his hind quarter, and try and knock this guy out of the fight.
Bro, we're not in a conversation right now.
Okay. And you are flanking him then, so you have advantage, I believe.
Hooray.
That would be 15. 15 to hit.
You miss.
Damn.
Okay, we're gonna take another great axe attack. Oh, I don't even want to roll again. Natural 20.
Nice.
Well, if you roll a 1, then you fail, right?
What?
All right. Go ahead and I'm kidding. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Thirteen damage. 13.
Okay, that's with your base roll doubled.
I love that you got range, man. Let me tell you,
22.
You got a lot of range in your voice. Like, you got like the high, you got the tenor all the way to the alto.
Wait, yeah, okay, yeah, I do.
Reed, did you roll a 13?
I rolled a 9, doubled it. 18
right.
plus 4 is 22.
Okay.
Damage.
That's 23 damage.
No. 18 plus 4 is 22.
Oh, you said 18.
Yeah, I said
No,
18
it's
plus
8
4.
Yeah, 18 plus 4, 22.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Got it. Okay. I misheard him. My bad.
All right. Is that everything, Pronterro, as you sink an axe into his hindquarters?
No, that's it.
All right.
We're gonna eat tonight.
Rump roast.
Lah-Ree, you get to go now.
Great. Where and which one am I?
The Steve Rogers looking fellow.
Nothing. That looks nothing like me. Come on, get with the program.
What the hell?
Wow. I was just trying something at the Restful Lily. Get a little hair dye.
Makeover time.
There you go. Under the blow dry too long.
All right, so
Fountain of Youth might help.
Watching what Amethysia just tried to do with healing the bear, and watching all these murder hobos just slicing and dicing, the animal lover in this elf just wants to put it out of its misery.
How about make a perception roll in your natural environment?
Okay, let's do that. That sounds like fun.
Bear whisperer. Come on, whisper to the bear.
That's a 13.
Okay.
No.
Yes. What do you want to do?
He ain't listening, bro. What you gonna do?
I am actually at this range. I am too close to be accurate with any arrows, so I'm going to do something different. I'm going to pull a Percy, and I'm going to pull out my revolver. Now we're going to take a little sidebar here, real quick, because I've had this for 3, 4, 5 sessions now.
And you were smart enough not to use that for this point.
What's that?
Nothing.
Oh, so if you haven't used it, you kind of like a newbie, right? Like you're a rookie, so your aim is pretty much shit, right?
This is therein lies the sidebar. In the many rests we've had, and the time spent at the Restful Lily, and all the time spent away from the rest of the party,
right.
I wanted, and the change of dungeon masters. It's up to you to decide whether the character has proficient with the firearm, being a ranged weapon guy. That's kind of my thing, but it's also a new technology.
Right.
In their downtime, can use their training rules, blah, 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 to require proficiency. So
you're too close for your bow.
You're a newbie.
You're going to use
what's the damage on this thing?
50-50.
What's the damage, Jesse? Jesse, Larry?
It's a +4 damage. and it's a 2d8 plus 2 as far as the actual damage. My hit is a +4.
Okay. I would say at this
so
point,
here what given the time alone I've had with this weapon, if I were to I have 10
I don't want to know
rounds of
about your
ammunition
number one with this weapon.
Don't want to know either.
If I were to exchange 2 rounds of ammunition, as in I use them up in my time learning about this weapon, could we call this now I'm proficient with it?
No.
We
can say you can fire.
You don't get to say no, Mel. The DM gets to say no.
No, I'll agree.
That was nice, man. You know, if
Too many people talking.
When he's asking before we leave town anything you want to do, practicing with your gun, that's the time to do it.
Okay.
And if you've expended a total of 2 bullets in all of your practice, you're not very proficient yet.
Forget about it then.
Just remember who's on top of the bear.
Hey,
That's
Larry,
why
Larry, if this was Law and Order, you'd be my guy, man.
Gotta plead my case. All right, well then, in that case, it's short sword time. I'm gonna go ahead and Legolas this guy, and we're gonna do a two weapon attack.
Denorra, where did you go?
Oh. Some wild cats attacked her.
On the back of the bear?
I'm gonna go ahead and roll for attack.
That's fine.
Okay. All right. The first one is an 18.
Okay, that hits.
Do you want me to do attack damage, or attack, damage?
Attack damage.
Okay. 8 damage.
Okay.
Not as good. That's a 16.
Is this like a cocaine bear? Like, you know, this bear's taking a lot of
Yeah, this is probably pretty similar to cocaine bear. That's a great analogy. Think about that.
Was that a hit?
Yes.
Okay. That's 7 damage.
Okay. You sink a couple blades into its shoulder as it's wrestling with the elf on the ground.
Okay. And for my action, I'm going to disengage and seek cover behind that tree right there.
You're gonna what?
Range. I'm gonna disengage as my action.
Yep.
And if there's any movement involved, I'd like to get to the tree to the right of what's on the screen there. Try and get a little range and a little cover. Yes, please.
You're Daisy.
All right. Who was first? Oh, the elves are now first. The elf in the jaws of the bear seems to be struggling a little bit. And does manage to pull himself free, kind of wriggle out of the bear's grasp a little bit. But he looks in pretty rough shape right now. He's bleeding from the back. He's looks like he's just kind of crawling around. He's in pretty bad condition. The other elf takes a couple of swings at the bear, but she's trying to avoid stepping on the elf in front of her and misses on both of her rolls. Okay. Denorra, you are on the bear.
On the bear.
Make a perception roll.
10.
Okay. It's your go. What do you want to do?
I want to stab the bear and put it out of its misery.
Okay.
Since I've been on the entire time.
This would be what is it? Not a stealth roll. This would be not backstab. What's the thief?
A sneak attack?
Sneak attack, yes.
Sneak attack.
So you'll have to hold on. If you want to hold on with your web, you're going to have to hold on with one hand and attack with the other.
Okay. I can deal an extra 46 damage to one creature you hit an attack with finesse or ranged weapon. Okay. If I have
Welcome to the show, Macro.
roll, would you say that I have advantage on the attack roll?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. 10.
Cracking in one. You got it, Macro.
2.
So macro.
10 plus.
Cheers, buddy.
Let's see. 10 plus 8 is 18.
Okay. It's moving around. You're kind of riding it, and almost like a cowboy, but you do manage to get a sink it into between its shoulder blades. Go ahead and roll your damage.
That's 1 plus 5 is 6, and then I get 46. 2, 6. 6 is 4 is 10. 10 plus 3 is 13. Plus 6 is 19 damage.
Okay. You kind of slam it down between the shoulder blades and dig it around a bit, and you can definitely see a reaction. It starts kind of bucking, trying to get you off of it, which is what its action is going to be. You can make a strength save or a dex save to try to stay on the back of the bear.
Riding cowboy.
Dex.
Okay.
13.
Okay. Make a strength check. Because you've lost your balance on the bear.
6.
Okay. The bear essentially kind of throws you wild. You can make a tumbling or a dex check to try to land safely.
Tumbling like acrobatics.
If you have this proficiency, yeah, acrobatics. Sorry, not tumbling. You're right.
Jesus Christ. 5 either way.
Okay. You take 2d8 points of damage as you kind of get thrown off and kind of hit this tree.
How many?
There. What was that?
How many?
2d8. I'll tell you. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Because with the force of this thing, it's ripping you off, and you essentially get swung around with a web, and you take 12 points of damage. But you're not prone; you kind of tumble and roll and land on your feet or on your knees. You'll have to get up. Yeah, not prone. All right, and Lah-Ree. I'm assuming. Yeah. You get barreled from behind from another bear.
What?
Another bear.
Oh no!
Oh, way to move away from the party.
And it bites you kind of back on your shoulders. You take 14 or 12 points of damage from the bite.
Dang.
What's your armor? Does a 15 hit or 15 hit, Larry?
It's 14 to hit. My armor class is 14.
Damn, he got a chart and everything of everybody's shit.
Yeah.
He knows
Yeah, Larry's not in good shape. All right, you
attack the bear, man.
Both claws and essentially has you on the ground here, and you take 19 more points of damage.
Oh, that's a sneak attack.
So what do you have? 12 plus 19?
Yes, so 31 altogether.
I'm just taking notes, Stu.
He's double checking your hit points, Larry. All right. Okay, that's the bears. So then, Zakk, you're up. You're back over here.
Can my wolf make a reaction attack if she's with me?
Yeah, I suppose she's always with you, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's see. This is the first time she's attacked.
Woohoo!
That is a 3.
All right,
Oh.
she misses. She's barking
Side
real
of-
loud though. All right. Sorry, Zakk. What are you doing?
All right, I'm going to step forward a little bit towards the new bear and Lah-Ree, just a little bit, and put a finger. Put a finger to my temple and whisper, "Cocaine Bear." Cast the spell Dissonant Whispers at this new bear. It has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, this is a wise bear too.
No way.
No way.
What's the difficulty?
16.
It fails.
Yes. So it's going to take 66 damage.
Wow.
Damn, that's a lot of dice.
That's plus 25 points of necrotic damage, I believe.
All right. And what exactly does that spell do?
It also reacts if it doesn't make its save. It wants to move as far away from me as possible.
All right. That'll happen next turn.
Right.
All right.
It's basically frightened from.
Yep. All right. Anything else, Jesse?
That's my turn.
All right. HolySwiss, you're loving this necrotic damage stuff.
I would continue to just slowly walk towards it so that it would walk away from our party.
With your hand to your head, almost like Magneto.
Yes.
Bunny hops, bunny hops.
All right. Okay. Next up is Ice Ronin.
Yes. All right. I'm going to do something that's unfavorable, right? All right. Let me. So you said the elf is free now, right?
Correct.
Cool. All right. Check me out. All right. In my right hand, I got my great axe. I'm going to swing at the neck of the bear that's in my face. And that is a, let me see, great axe. That's an 18. That's an 18 to hit.
That is a hit.
All right. And so let me see. Damage is going to be a 12 die, right? All right. That plus 4. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 13 damage. It's going to take that, right?
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
So for my left hand, I got my short sword, right? I got my short sword, so I need that 6 die, right? I need 6. Hold on, let me see. Short sword. All right, here we go. Short sword. I am going to lob the head off of the elf who's now infected because he was bit by the bear. How about that?
No.
What?
Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Because I see this coming before it even going to start. I know, Kevin. So
Make a perception roll, Ice Ronin.
I have antidotes for poison.
What you say?
Roll a d20 for a perception roll.
Perception roll? Okay.
All the others.
My perception is pretty weary because that's a 4. So I'm still
My
striking this one.
proficiency is poison.
All right? I don't hear
We're on a
anything you
mission with
say.
these guys.
I mean,
Don't do it. Don't
this
do it.
dude is the Walking Dead right
Don't,
now.
don't.
He's the Walking
Damn,
Dead.
Chaos Crew.
Oh,
Get
He's
me out.
cutting his head off.
yeah. He thinks he's
Michonne.
contagious. It's contagious.
Yes, this
No.
dude is the Walking Dead right now, and he's right next to me. I'm not.
Oh, don't do it. Don't do it, Ice Ronin.
He might be contagious. It might, yeah.
So, what is your second action, Mel?
My second action is the short sword, right? And I'm going to lob this elf's head off. I am. He's too close, and I'm not getting bit. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. He's infected, y'all. Like what the hell? Like he's
Make your attack
infected.
Do
roll.
whatever you want. Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know these guys.
All right, that's let me see. So sword.
At least it's not part of the party.
I don't think the guy in town gave us a reward for bringing him back.
Yeah, that's a 17 to hit.
Roll your damage.
The damage is going to be a. Let me see. I need a D6 plus D6. All right, this is it right here. That is a. The damage on that is going to be a 6.
All right. You stab him in the chest. And it doesn't look like he's moving anymore.
He's
All
infected, y'all. Like, come on. Like, I dig it, but he's infected, man. He's infected.
All right. HolySwiss, Zakk, and Amethysia, you can all make perception rolls.
Okay.
Okay. Perception.
Perception?
That would be a 26.
Okay.
Is that
One.
All right.
Moving the crap
19.
out of that.
All right. So you all see exactly what happened there. Pronterro is in a rage. He doesn't care. Lah-Ree's on the ground, and Denorra is still recovering. Any reaction to that? Which would be, I doubt you have an action to do, but anything you're reacting to on that?
I mean, I can use another lesser restoration if I go touch one of them.
Nope, that's not really going to work.
I'll telepathically speak to Ronin in his mind. At least wait till their eyes turn.
Okay, and HolySwiss, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm looking at Ronin, and I'm trying to get into his mindset, but I'm just kind of like shaking my head.
Okay.
But at the same time, I understand.
You're going to have a pretty hard time with this, HolySwiss. Zakk can get past it. This is right. You're probably floored, very surprised. You don't really know what just happened. Okay. All right. And HolySwiss, you're up.
Okay. So let's aim towards the new cocaine bear that has Lah-Ree
The cocaine
grappled
turtle.
on the ground.
Okay.
And let's cast Thunder Smite.
Thunderstruck?
Yeah. So we're going to cast Thunder Smite, and we're going to attack with the hooves. So the steed's going to rear its legs and try and hoof the bear.
Okay. Make the attack roll then.
Okay. And that would be 18.
That hits. What's your damage?
All right. 2d6 plus 4. That's 9 bludgeoning damage. But then I have my Thunderous Smite as well. So 2 more d6 to add to that.
No.
And that would be another 9 damage.
Another 9 damage?
Yep.
Okay. As a reaction, the bear is going to take a swipe at you and your horse. And he hits. Oh, well, sorry. I assume he hits a 22 hits, correct?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, shoot. That's right. Larry was supposed to take a lot more damage, wasn't he? Good thing I forgot about that. 13 points of damage, Troy,
Okay.
to you and your soulmate or your steed mate.
We're
All right.
forgetting a couple of things too.
All right.
Balances out.
Shoot, I gotta
next
make another.
is Amethysia.
Okay. All of a sudden, a portal opens up and a Dolphin Delighter appears. I'm casting my Healing Spirit at 2nd level. And let's see, where can it go? Up to 60 feet. I'm going to put it near Lah-Ree.
Okay.
And then on his turn, it'll heal him. That's my bonus action.
Okay.
How far away is Lah-Ree from me?
Lah-Ree is probably 50 feet away.
Okay. Bear's distracted enough. Still just want to flip and heal one of the bears. I don't
have a dolphin handy, so it's going to have to be a mana ray.
No! It's fine. It's a mana ray lighter thingy. Sure.
Mana ray delighter.
Yes. Let's see.
No.
Can my cat try again to touch
You
one of
can.
the bears?
Yep.
Okay. Just a roll?
Yeah. Which bear?
Probably the one that's attacking Lah-Ree. He has more
Okay.
hit points.
Sounds good.
Okay, that'd be a 19 this time.
All right. And what is being cast on it?
Lesser restoration. So a creature I touch can end either one disease or condition afflicting it. So poison.
Okay. It touches it, and it casts it.
Oh, there, look.
Okay.
Is that your turn?
Yes, that is my turn.
All right. Pronterro and Rajo, what are you doing?
Which bear did she do that on?
You didn't even see it. You're in a rage. You have no clue what's going on.
Okay. I'm right by that one bear. Right, bear one. Let's great axe attack. Great axe attack. Oh, it's gonna miss. It's gonna miss.
10.
You whiff as it's over the top of its head as it's moving around.
That dice in jail. Another great axe attack.
Oh yeah. And Lah-Ree, you came up here.
21.
Oh, you're right here, aren't you? Yeah.
Second great axe hits 21.
All right. Second great axe hits, slices down into its neck, and it dies.
Oh, it doesn't matter what I roll for damage?
Nope.
Oh, what the hell, dude?
Bear number
Ice
one.
Ronin was one hit away from killing him.
What?
And he killed the elf.
Oh, come on.
Ice Runner just do the right stuff.
We're gonna have to fight afterwards, man. We're gonna have to fight, man.
I was trying to give you a chance to not attack the elf or roll a 1 and accidentally hit the bear, but that didn't happen.
Pronterro, the beefier.
All right.
Rougher.
Pronterro, your action's over. Lah-Ree.
He gets to be healed first.
Okay.
7.
Okay. And the bear swatted at HolySwiss as he went through, so you can make a strength check to try to break out of the bear's grasp. but you'll be at advantage because he is only grappling with one hand right now. So it's a DC 15 strength check.
For HolySwiss?
No, for Lah-Ree.
Oh, okay.
If you're trying to get out of his grasp. If you're just going to lay there and get mauled, that's fine too, but I assume it's
I mean, I got nothing else better to do. All right, let's
just let it happen. Just let it happen.
Just let it happen.
Just the frog all over again. It's okay.
Ready now.
5.
All right.
Yeah,
you get to roll with advantage.
I'm sorry. Oh, with advantage? Okay. Okay, that's better. That's 19.
All right. And HolySwiss is maneuvering his steed to kind of block for you, so Cocaine Bear can't go right at you again.
I've got you, Lah-Ree.
And I'm sorry. What, Nikki? What did the
7.
magical mentor raise? 7. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right.
36 now. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't.
What was that?
What?
Was there anything else you were doing, Larry?
Yeah, get the fuck out of there.
Well, that's what you did.
Huh?
That's what you did. You're on the ground crawling away, so
that's my action?
Yeah. Your action was to get out of the grapple, and then your move action was to try to crawl away so he couldn't just attack you again. You can
That's
get up,
fine.
which is fine. Okay. When Ice Ronin killed the elf, the other elf was just stunned for a second.
Horrified.
And then suddenly she does something and blinks away.
No.
Gray Ice Ronin, piss off our
Great.
I had to. Like, what if
run for the
damn
light.
thing was a walking zombie, bro? Like, and it's sitting right next to me, dude. What you want me to do?
Denorra, your turn.
We're getting out of this forest now. Go.
I'll be right back. I want to see what's going on outside. We got thunder.
Okay.
You can spend half your action to get up, Denorra, so you can still move as well. If you can get behind the bear, you'll be flanking, and which should be an advantage, I believe. Is that right, Jesse?
It's also frightened. I mean, it has.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's frightened. I
So-
forgot about that. So you probably don't want to get behind it.
Technically, it should have used its reaction to immediately run away.
Oh, should it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get out of here, bear.
Well, as a
It's all
late
right.
reaction, it runs away.
Get out of here, bear. Get out of
Okay.
here.
So,
Yo,
it
took
does.
a whole hour to kill one bear.
So it lopes off. How long does that last, Jesse?
Is probably. Doesn't really say.
Okay. So you have a.
I suppose it could continuously make wisdom saving throws to not be frightened and return to its normal state as a DM.
Yeah, so you have a limited time frame to. It's going to come back at some point. So what are you guys doing at this point?
I was going to come back.
Bleeding.
Yeah, you're bleeding. That's for sure.
Moving
Has
the
anybody
bottom
seen
rider
my
to
spleen?
heal Denorra.
Larry, my boy, if I didn't kill that elf, it'd be 2 of us bleeding.
Denorra, I'm gonna heal you.
And technically, so the elf is unconscious. The elf isn't technically dead at this point, but it stopped moving when Ice Ronin stabbed him.
So he didn't decapitate him. So okay. And
Correct,
they're
he did
near,
not
is
decapitate
the elf near Denorra?
In the vicinity. I mean, if Denorra moves over a little bit, she can be close to the Radolighter.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and move the unconscious elf towards the Delighter.
All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna heal both of them.
I'm
4,
in
6.
Ice Ronin, what are you doing during this?
I'm watching.
Okay. Okay, so Jesse, you're moving him over. Amethysia, you're healing. Denorra, Lah-Ree, you're bleeding. Denorra, what are you doing?
I moved closer to the Delighter at the time that Nikki or Ames healed both of us. So
Okay.
I've got some healing going on.
Okay. Pronterro, you're still pretty pissed off. Do you want to try to follow that bear and kill it?
No, I need to stay with the party.
Don't
Stay
do
with
it.
the party. Stay at the party. I gotta be able to stand between Ice Ronin and that elf. Put me between the elf and Ice Ronin, please.
What you gonna do, Pronterro?
Denorra, did you hear I
Kick
had said
your ass
6?
if you're for that elf again.
6, yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, thank
Okay.
you.
The elf does wake up.
Okay. I can
Thank God.
heal.
Are you still back here, Amethysia?
I moved up.
Okay. All right. So, elf's waking up. What are you guys doing at this point? Essentially, it's your next round.
Probably need to find out where we need to go. I mean, in terms of where we need to help.
Well, I want to look for that bear, make sure it's not coming back.
Okay, make a perception roll.
All right. That's not too great. That's a 5 plus 4, 9.
It looks like it's long gone.
I scared it off, guys, and I walk up closer to the group.
Okay.
Well
good
done.
job there, buddy.
Well done. Good Drow.
Good Drow.
Yes, I'm working for change in between our cultures.
It's good to see. It's good to see that.
Don't judge a book by its cover.
Absolutely.
So the elf is woken up.
I'm gonna
Pronterro and Ice Ronin are facing each other.
Don't do it.
So Ice Ronin, you can see that the bitten elf is woken up now.
Mm-hmm.
Is no one asking Ice Ronin why he stabbed the elf?
I didn't see it. I was getting mauled.
Yeah, you were at the mall.
I was getting mauled.
Ice Ronin, why did you stab this elf?
He's infected by the bear, my dear.
Yes, but if it's a poison or some type of affliction, I am proficient in doing so to help.
No, you were too far away. You were hiding behind a tree, my dear. I'd rather not take
Wait
the
a
bite.
minute.
But Lah-Ree got bitten too.
Explain to me what happened.
Oh yeah, Larry got.
Larry's disease too. Watch the ranger.
Yes, let's not
Right.
kill Let's
If I
not
understand,
Yeah.
if I understand what's
Pronterro.
happening,
Pronterro,
if I understand what's happening, you better keep Ice Ronin away from me.
Pronterro,
Can I-
I bet you I'm faster than you.
Well, if you want to find out, bring it on.
For
Tortle.
Lah-Ree, can I draw some blood and do a medicine check and see if I can figure out what it is?
Yeah, do a medicine roll.
Okay. $26.
Okay. You would be surprised if the bears can transmit the disease themselves. The spiders are naturally venomous and can transport it a lot easier. So you're doubtful that the bears can spread it by biting.
Ice Ronin, no. You're not going to kill Lah-Ree or any other elves that get bit by a bear or whatever. It's not transmissible whatsoever.
By a bear.
Make a
By a bear.
persuasion roll. And HolySwiss, or not HolySwiss, Ice Ronin, make a insight roll. Which would be insight is intelligence, right?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Okay.
Well, it's insight. He has his
So roll a d20, both of you.
Who was rolling what? Sorry.
You're rolling a d20 for a
Thank you.
persuasion roll.
Okay.
persuasion versus
Got
insight.
let me see
I suck at persuasion
what we got going on.
unless I drink from the
Wisdom?
stupid horn.
Yeah, I just roll a d20, Mel, and there's no
Four.
modifier for you.
That's a 12.
4.
And what was that?
4.
All right, you're not really believing what she's saying. She's
lying.
talking all medical speak. It doesn't make any sense. You
Hey,
think you're
sweetheart,
right.
I don't know a thing that you're saying, and I don't believe it. But if you so much inclined that Larry's okay, I'm not going to take a swing at Lah-Ree, and I'm not going to take a swing at that little sweet elf you got there.
All
Cute.
right.
Really appreciate it.
And HolySwiss, you can see that the bear is barreling back towards you guys again.
Oh, great.
Oh no.
Here he comes. I yelled to everybody. The bear is back. Ready
All
your
right, so-
weapons.
If you have a ranged attack, you can get it in before he gets back.
Eldritch Blast.
Me? A ranged attack?
Wait.
Flaming arrows.
No. Can I?
What's
can
the
I
range
trample?
on Eldritch Blast, Jesse?
120 feet.
Oh yeah, you're fine. Okay. Yep. So Lah-Ree, you can do your arrows. Probably stand right here, right? That's your best shot.
Okay.
I'm
Wait.
kidding.
Where's the bear and where am I?
Right in front of the bear again.
Yeah.
Don't put me right in front of the bear that just mauled me, please.
All right.
Maybe behind a tree.
Well, you can't shoot very well from behind a tree.
Yes, I can.
Mel's
I can have
still-
cover and I can bend around the side.
Put him behind me.
That's what
All right.
rangers do.
So Lah-Ree's shooting. Zakk is casting a spell. Anyone else?
Crossbow Ronin.
Nope. I got
the
professional
Delighter-
security watching me, so I'm not doing a thing.
The Delighter will get one more round of heals.
Okay, I'm gonna heal. Oh no. That'll be 11.
Okay.
And where's Lah-Ree now?
Lah-Ree is over here. He's still close to the.
Okay, so you get 11 then too,
I do.
Yep.
including the elf. So I don't. What is the elf at? Heal wise, point HP.
He's
Blah
at
blah.
I think he's at 16 right now.
To confirm, I healed 11, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. All right.
Who opened the
And
door?
Denorra. if
I'm
you're
feeling
still-
much better.
I'm good now.
Okay.
Okay. So Lah-Ree, take your shots.
All right. I shoot. I score. Yeah, baby. 25.
That hits.
Let's see.
Can you speak with me?
7 plus. That's 11 damage.
Okay. Second shot.
Okay, I was going to ask. We're doing second shot. That is a dirty 20.
That does hit.
UPS.
10 damage.
All right. Jesse, you've got your Eldritch Blast.
And real quick, as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on it.
Okay.
Eldritch Blast, and I forgot it's 2 beams. So now I'm going to do 2 beams of Eldritch Blast.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be good. That's 23 to hit.
That hits.
That'll be 8 points of blood force damage. Second one is also good. That's a 26.
Okay. Hits.
That's 9. plus 5, 14 points of damage. Oh wait,
Wow.
sorry. Yeah, 14.
Wow. Okay. So Lah-Ree sinks a couple arrows into it, and then Zakk hits it with a couple blasts of pure energy shooting out of his hands. And we are at the top of the order, which means Denorra, you go.
I'm gonna run at the bear because I do, because it's fun, and stab it along its side, like near its heart or lung.
Okay. So you get 2 attacks.
I get 2 attacks.
Okay, so make your attack rolls.
18.
That hits.
That is 6 stabby damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna stab in the same spot with my second dagger.
Yes.
That's 22.
Hits.
3 plus 3 is 6 stabby damage.
Okay. So Denorra comes running up at the bear. She like slides underneath on her knees and stabs it and runs the blades down, and it collapses.
Yeah.
Right after she slides through. Dead bear.
But why?
All right.
Did it look like it was rabid? Just curious.
It looked like it was behaving abnormally. Not how
Still?
you would expect it to. Yep.
Okay.
I'd like to do a check on that first bear. You said it was larger than average, right?
Both of these are much bigger than they look like in Lego.
Are they're about the they're about the same size though?
Yeah, they're both probably like this big.
All right. Given my nature, I just want to kind of check them out, do an investigation on them. Would it be
Okay.
Can I
medicine?
assist?
You can make a
Please.
an investigation roll.
Can I assist?
Yeah.
With an investigation or something else like medicine?
Investigation.
Okay.
Let's see. Hold on.
I got a 9.
Looks like
You're
it's
rolling with
dead.
an advantage instead. I don't know what you're doing.
That is it's a 23.
Okay. So Lah-Ree and Amethysia have their lab coats on, examining the body. You can see that it looks like
CSI.
It looks like it's got little bits of webbing in its fur. You think you can see some spots where it might have gotten stung by something. There's kind of some redness in spots. It looks like it may have been bitten or stung by spiders. It's got
Right,
quite
this-
a few small bites all over.
This bear clearly has a mosquito bite.
No,
Okay.
I was.
No, I meant spider.
Yes.
Spider bite.
Spider bite.
He doesn't respond well to venom. Do I notice that the effect of this this bite, this spider infection, caused its unusual growth?
You have
Based
no
on
idea.
my knowledge of bears.
You've heard of oversized bears before, so.
But is it a dire bear? Can I recognize a dire bear from a regular bear?
I'm
pretty sure I could.
Well, yeah, you can tell this is twice as big as you'd expect a bear to be, so.
Okay.
You've heard of such things before.
Okay.
So, I mean, you saw giant wolf prints just a few days ago in the road, so.
All right, well, I stand up and I look to the group and I'm like, all right, I think these bears have been infected by what the elves were describing. I see evidence of the spider bite and the webbing. These poor bears were merely victims of what we're really looking for. May they rest in peace.
I'm going to harvest part of the bear parts for potions.
Okay. Make a medicine roll.
Okay. $14.
Okay. You're able to remove a few glands and a few organs. So you're able to salvage a bit
Thank you.
from the mutilated corpses.
Well,
so how's our elven friend doing? Is he able to walk?
Can you lead us to the encampment?
Somebody disappeared off the screen, I noticed.
Yep, he slipped off while everyone was going about their business.
Is the elf fully cured of the disease?
Not
He
there.
has no idea.
He's alive, but he's pretty
I'll
pissed off.
Can I make?
I'll,
Well,
I'll talk.
wasn't-
I want to talk to the group as a whole and say things look pretty dire around here with bears and spiders and orcs arming themselves in packs and arming factions of orcs. It might behoove us to befriend these elves. Maybe if we take out the spiders and come back, they'll join our side of whatever darkness is ahead.
Well, that'd be great, but where did
You
they
think
go?
they'll forgive us for trying to kill one of them?
That's only
And
if we
I
take
just
out the spiders.
Cast eye daggers at Ice Ronin.
Well then, to
I think we
everyone.
might be on our own for this one there, Zakk.
Well then, let's go to Everland.
Okay. You're you don't know where the spiders are. You don't know where the elves are anymore.
Yeah, I think we botched that mission to make friends with elves. Then, if you don't want to mend that path, let's go on our main mission.
I do, but we can come back.
I think it would be too late.
You're gonna have a hard time. So you were a couple hours away from wherever the spiders were yet. So you were about halfway there. So you're gonna have a pretty hard time finding them without someone to guide you.
Right.
And you don't know where the elves went that were leading you. So you're
Even
kind
if
of
we have a
stuck.
tracker?
What was that?
Even if we have a tracker?
Yeah, these elves seem to be pretty good about moving quietly, almost without a trace.
How about tracking the spiders?
How about being half elf?
Tracking the spider.
You're half good enough.
Track the spiders.
I'm half good enough.
You should be able to track
No,
the spiders.
These elves are in their element. You're probably gonna have a hard time finding them.
Guess we just continue back to our original path.
But your companion should be able to track the spiders.
So
Who
you
was that?
want to make friends with the elves now?
Too late now. You already tried to kill one. Can't make me friends after you almost kill one.
You can.
Crazy Tortle.
So the next time that an elf gets infected and he's standing near you, I'm
It's
gonna watch
not
you.
infected.
Just push
They're
me
not
towards
zombies.
I'm sorry, but they're not.
Down. I'm not gonna do anything, pal. I'm gonna just watch and eat popcorn.
Sounds like a Tortle.
Okay, so you got to try to find your way back now. Lah-Ree, if you can make a couple of survival rolls for.
I don't know if we want to go back to the elf village. Do you guys want to go back to the elf village?
You need to get back to the road.
Oh, I thought you meant. Yeah.
The forest.
I thought you were kind of railroading us to the elf village.
No, you. Any other activities that might have been happening aren't happening now. So.
So yeah, we're on our own in the forest. We're gonna look for our way back to a road to.
What time of day is it?
It's a little afternoon. So, Lah-Ree, you can try to find your way back in a general direction.
Do we need a short rest before we head out, or?
We can do so, yeah.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
Short rest. We'll take a short rest on the lakeside. Maybe I could detect magic in the lake. Like, is there something mysterious about the lake?
Are you going to cast Detect Magic?
Yeah, I want to cast. Yeah.
Okay. Nothing's coming up. It seems to have a holy symbology of some sort of significance, but you're not detecting any actual magic.
All right.
I have a couple of options for recovery on short rest. What do you want to do, DM?
I am not too concerned about it. Okay.
I don't know what that means.
If you want to make a couple of survival rolls, Lah-Ree, as long as you don't fail utterly, you guys will be back to the road today, and we'll probably wrap things up.
I'm just as far as healing.
Oh, you'll get a long rest at the end of this, so I wouldn't be concerned. What
I'm saying is I have an option with a short rest to add some points if I.
Yeah, a hit dice. Whatever you hit.
10
you
to
want
wounds.
to.
Yes, you can do that if you'd like to. That's just fine.
You can spend your hit dice to cure yourself.
Okay, I'm going to do that.
That's what a
Why
short
wouldn't
rest.
I do that?
I'm going to get my spell back.
Okay.
Nice.
So I only have 2 slots for
That's
a short
5
rest.
5 more.
I get my wild shape back. But nothing else.
Anything else during the short rest?
Um,
I'm going to take out my revolver and look at it.
just look at it.
Just look at it.
Look, it's all shiny.
You guys
so
take
pretty.
a couple hours to heal up a little bit, kind of recuperate and get your bearings, and then you're going to try to head back. Initially, for the first hour or so, it's pretty open, pretty easy to traverse. Again, you're kind of going through that open area. There's just not a lot of undergrowth, and then you start hitting a lot more understory and shrubs and bushes in the way. Lah-Ree, if you can make 2 survival checks for me.
Survival is wisdom, so that's a plus 10. That's 20.
You have a plus 10 to wisdom?
Yeah, because I double it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay, and then one more.
That's even better. That's a 29.
Okay. So
I found a Starbucks.
It takes you significantly longer than it did for the elves to travel through it, but essentially it's starting to get pretty dark out by the time you make it back to the road. So you're not sure where that spot was that you spent the night with the hostage, with the elven hostage. So you're probably just best off setting up camp for the night, and then you'll proceed from there. So, and you'll go through the standard process of setting up your dome and setting up your watches and all of that, I assume.
Correct.
Okay. And that is where we will end things for tonight, if that's all right.
That's a good stopping point.
All right. So that worked out just fine. Good job, Mel, on carrying through with your character's actions, even though everyone else disagreed with it. So it messed things up, but that's
Murder hobo. Murder hobo.
Look, I wasn't trying to get bit. Like I seen
I know.
that happening. Like I'm not trying to get bit. He was too close to
What
me.
have we learned? What have we
All
learned?
of y'all was so
That
far
was
off.
Bears are not poisonous. They don't infect elves.
but that
You
was
didn't know
what
that.
Mel's character
Afterwards.
was doing, and he wasn't going to be get his mind changed because everyone else in the party thought it was a bad idea without telling him. So, so that was it messed things up, but that's the way you want to play it. So, good work on that, Mel. So, and the
I could have solved the problem, but I was being mauled by a bear.
Yeah,
at the time.
No, and the
which apparently came out of nowhere and surprised a ranger. Great big bear going through the forest.
It's very stealthy.
Ranger had no idea he was there.
You moved away from the. You should have. You moved too far away from where you were at.
That is that makes
no sense. I didn't give it advantage or anything, Larry. It hit you on all three of its hits. So.
Smell your blood.
Yeah.
Right.
All right, Kevin. I want to say if you got to go back to your family business, that's great. Thanks for DMing.
Yeah, man.
If the players want to stick around for a little campfire talk, we can let Kevin do his thing, and
we can let Ice Ronin have it.
I'm gonna let all y'all motherfuckers have it. Like, I'm gonna let all y'all have it because y'all way hiding behind the tree, and I got this infected elf and the bear in my face. Talk about, it's gonna be all right. Like 60 feet away, it's gonna be all right.
It was fine.
I was on top of the bear half the time.
Nah, I'm
good. It was fine.
I'm fine.
I kind of get it. I get it. I kind of get it.
I seen it coming.
Zombies, man. Zombies.
That elf was too.
Somebody's watched too much Walking Dead.
It's a bad thing. I get it. Zombies are bad for sure.
But wait for him to start twitching and stuff.
It's too late.
You don't want them to bite him either. I get that too.
You know, how many of us have something we can ensnare, trap, grapple, pin down something like that
These
situation?
are spider webs, so
we got Denorra with the spider webs.
Yeah,
she can
restrain
restrain anything. We have a restrainer. She's our.
I was about ready to restrain that Tortle.
Hey, Reed, if for any minute you think you gonna get out of line and take down the Ice Ronin, you got another thing coming. You got another thing coming. I still ain't used the frost brand. Anytime you think you want to go around, I'm gonna bring out the frost brand on you.
The shatter spike will destroy your shell. You won't have any protection.
HolySwiss and Ice Ronin and the Barbarian.
You know what? When we get back in town, we need to go and have a round or two in the Terror Dome. That's all.
Let's do it.
Just for fun, right now.
Wow.
Right, well,
I think I'm looking for a gladiator pit in the next town we get to.
Yeah, that's something I'd like to see.
Hey, you guys ever eat Barbarian before?
Turtle's pretty good this time.
I don't know. What was her name?
Pronterro.
Yawn.
All right. Well, thanks everyone.
These
I'm
are the
heading
jokes,
out.
folks.
Thanks, Kevin. Good job.
Have fun, Kevin.
Good adventure, Kevin.
Good night, Dungeon Master.
We'll see you in 3-4 weeks.
Yeah, see you in 3 weeks, right?
Yeah, we're off next week because I got in person, and then we have Utah. So we'll play Critical Bricks in 3 weeks.
Oh yeah, okay.
Utah.
It is your channel after all.
That'll be
all right. Sounds good. See you in 3 weeks. Have fun at Brick Slopes.
September 1st.
Yeah, whatever. Buy a ticket.
Bye.
Because I'm pretty sure the rest of us are going to be there.
Yeah. Wait, Reed? Is Reed going to?
Reed.
No, he's here.
Slopes? No.
Yeah.
No. Oh.
No. He's not going to Slopes.
I know he's not. He should though.
No.
So
I don't see his face. I forget about him.
Too many shows. My camera died tonight. Midstream on Friday Night Brick. Sorry. And the dice tower is so much better to look at than my face. So sorry, guys.
Hey,
everybody,
good job on your dice tower, man. Good job.
I can show you my nephew who was on ESPN the last week here.
Oh, that's cool.
They're going to Pennsylvania. They beat South Dakota today. They advanced to the Little League World Series.
What?
Good on that dude, man. Good on
my
that
gosh.
dude. But you know, like lately, I've been
That's
getting
fun.
home early, right? You know, Reed, I've been getting home early to watch my favorite ESPN show, like Around the Horn, and it ain't on because the Little League World Series is on.
Well, what's funny is that ESPN said, "Yeah, Dad is a doctor,
It's
Mom
been
is a
on
nurse."
for a whole week. A whole
Yeah.
week.
Sad
Yeah.
family.
Yeah, well, they're
Like,
desperate
Dad-
for sports this time of year.
Yeah, my brother is not a doctor. He's got a doctor of beers from the beer university. That's what he
Oh, so
said.
he's faking to be a doctor, huh? He's faking.
No, that ESPN said he was a doctor. I don't know where they got information. I said, Brett, when'd you get a doctor? And he sent me a certificate, the Beer Drinking University, Doctorate of Beers. I'm like, oh, okay, that makes sense.
That's awesome.
That'd be like, actually, he's got more than a doctorate of that. He's probably got the doctorate, the masters, and the bachelors of that. So pretty cool.
All right. Well,
We're still live, I think.
yeah, we're still live. I don't know. I thought maybe
everybody in
we could do something, but I don't know what you guys want to do.
Well, I still have no apple splitter bone-in. No, Haley. I don't know.
Now we got to come up with a name for
David
Oh,
Bowie. That was
for
that was
Lah-Ree
terrific.
stick
I think
here. We
we
gotta
can just have
Lah-Ree,
Yeah, I can't
Lah-Ree
do that
stick
one
here.
because that's
Iceberg
the
and
space
Holy
shit.
Swiss and Pronterro fight right now.
You gotta figure out what's the name of Lah-Ree's magic stick.
I need a good name. I need a good D&D name, not some
Okay.
horse crap. Ooh, horse crap.
Steve crap.
Horse crap.
I grab horse crap and I launch fire arrows
Oh, Haley Brick.
of
His
molten horse manure.
his character was about to die had he take a swing at me. He would have been a done deal. I had a campfire named
Oh, man.
Pronterro.
The turtle was about to envision what it's like to shatter.
so yeah. Well, I need to take 5, but we want to come back and have a fist fight with you guys. We're sitting around the campfire, and you guys are just like, you should throw down your weapons and see what happens.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
Pronterro need to
know-
stop taking the roids and calm down off of the rage.
Unarmed strike.
Reality.
I don't think you need to be very proficient with a revolver if it's pointed at your forehead.
I like to. I
Hey,
like
you
hey,
think
how
I
about
like-
how about you go to
Well,
the range
punk.
and try your gun out? Like, come on, man, we're gonna need that later on down the line.
Yes,
Oh,
go
he's just gonna shoot
practice.
flanks.
Yeah, get proficient in that shit.
Oh, I will. I have a revolver. Why am I not? I mean, it's not that. I mean, it's not
You
as
have
good as
flame
my
arrows.
revolver.
You know, revolvers have a lot of recoil on it, man. Let me tell
It's-
you,
it's
it
a-
has a
well,
lot of
Well,
recoil.
depending on
After watching Critical Role, it's like you roll the dice and you're like, sometimes it misfires and breaks and you got to reload and all this crap. But sometimes if there's a bear in your face, you pretty much kind of want to be able to pull it out. And
This is Lah-Ree and his revolver. Shiny. I want to
Hey,
quit.
Pronterro, do you taste like chicken?
yeah,
That's me,
right.
man. Or is it pork? Like, is it pork?
Sorry.
The pork rinds?
You'll never find out.
I'm gonna find out.
I've got a 14
No,
intelligence. I'm pretty
I'm
sure I can
fine
figure out how to gun
I'm gonna
works.
find out.
We hope.
You don't want
Well, I'll
to find
spend
out.
some time.
You just need to think.
The
with your
trick
head.
is, so do I need to find a tinkerer? I mean, how do I get more ammo? That's the key.
Mm.
If I
I
if
think
I've
you
got a
probably need to
gun,
go
I
to the
need
market,
ammo.
friend, don't you? You gotta go to the market
Well,
for that, right?
but
One of the-
that's
one
the
of the
thing.
towns
It's like
called
a blacksmith or I mean,
Yeah.
you got to find a special kind of somebody who knows how to make gunpowder
Yeah, you gotta go in
and
town.
make bullets.
You gotta go in town.
I watched
With
this
the
whole
black
thing
meat.
on Critical Role. I mean, that was one of Percy's things is he had to
Seek out black
make his
powder.
bullets.
Well, you know, Jesse know where all the magic, armors and stuff like that. So you need to go in town,
taking
and
5.
get you some get you some bullets, man. Get you some magic
Yeah,
bullets.
these
Go
are
to the range.
Sir.
These are the types of things when the DM says, "What do you want to do before we?"
Right, that's it. I'm
continue.
gonna shoot a
You
weapon
wanna-
I ain't
you wanna
never shot in
practice?
my life.
It kills the party.
We
With
don't
friendly fire.
pay attention to that stuff.
No.
Said he says, Lah-Ree shoots the revolver and it mess around, ricochets and hit Pronterro. Damn.
There were like five
Fatal
people. There were like 5 people twisted up with that bear, and he's like, "Well, I'm too close with my bow, so I'm going to take out a gun."
He turned around, put that gun back. Put it back. Put that gun back.
Hey, well, at least we listened to what we had to say.
A gun is a ranged weapon also, so that wasn't much better.
Yeah.
And then he just called himself out for not being experienced. But yeah, we're learning. I'm learning player stuff for sure. It's thank you guys. I want to say it's been awesome. A lot of a different side of me is definitely coming out as a player, and I am enjoying it thoroughly.
I hope that wasn't a big experience losing expedition there.
Experience.
Well, since we were on a quest, but obviously.
Oh yeah, we lost that quest.
We killed a couple bears.
And we killed a couple bears. I don't think we're gonna get much for that.
Well, I think Ronin wanted the experience for killing an elf. I think he wanted.
Now
he didn't die.
He didn't die.
No, but that's what he was trying for. He wanted more experience. He was.
Friend, if I had more trust in you, I would have left him alone, but I did.
That's why I stepped between him and you, because I knew you just.
Yeah. Well, obviously it was too late because he was already dead by the time you stepped between us. So you see what I'm saying? Like if I could reach out and get him,
keeping the bear
he probably really wasn't doing the job.
I was keeping the bear from ripping your throat out. So hey,
you were, huh? Okay,
yeah,
that's why I softened the bear up for you. I softened the bear up for you while you were twinkling your toes.
I think you guys
you'll swing your great axe.
I don't think we can rest without these guys going at it.
See,
you're gonna swing the great axe. I've been. You know how many hits I done hit that bear? How many hits I done hit that bear before you just hit the great axe, and all of a sudden, he perished
once.
We can take bets.
You've been missing. You missed more than once. You missed like twice. You missed twice.
Yeah, it's recorded.
Yep, and who thinks Pronterro is going to win?
Twice.
Or HolySwiss?
So you know what? I propose this, right? Next time we go in town, Pronterro, right? We need to go to the doctor and go see the eye doctor. He can fix your cross eye for you, so that you don't miss on your first one.
21.
How about that?
1 for Ice Ronin. 2 for Pronterro. I get 1 hit and I do more than you do in 2 hits. Man, good.
That's if you get the first. That's if you get the first hit. You kind of missed the bear.
I hit once. I hit once, and I did more damage than you did in 2 hits.
You missed the bear. You missed the bear that you was.
I think this would be good practice. Do you guys, as players, want to do this now?
I want to watch. Oh my God.
Yes. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Or do you want to go to? You want to call it a night, Mel?
Yeah, I'm
I know it's late on your.
Ice Ronin, you have to.
Man, it's like almost 1 o'clock. It's like 12:30.
Let that Tortle get some sleep.
All right. That's something I could facilitate if we wanted to do it now. But it's getting.
No, I like him too much. He just sometimes has a big head. He needs to
sleep it off. Yep. You guys are.
Well, sleep it off.
I don't want to kill my character tonight. I don't want to kill my character tonight. I don't want to kill him tonight.
Well, we would make you come back. That's not the issue. It's just for fun.
I wouldn't have you kill each other. You would knock each other out, and then the Druid would heal you, or the Paladin.
Nah, they can sleep it off.
Yeah, or maybe they would.
Oh yeah.
Look at HolySwiss.
All right,
over there showing off. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, this guy. Let's see here. Not that guy.
No,
I only wish it went all the way over. That's the only problem.
Yeah, you got the saddle area there though.
But the front, it kind of like
I like it.
Sort of covers his head.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I know what I can do, friend. I need to hurry up and do a review video.
Can you use a gold jumper?
How would I attach it?
In the middle for the saddle part? I mean,
Well, that's where the character sits.
well, that's why I said if it was a jumper, you could at least have one stud or not stud bip. I don't know what they're called when it's a jumper. Anybody? No.
Open stud.
Still a
That or-
stud. It's just a half.
Yeah.
That or just looking for gold. Yeah, just some kind of maybe like pro gold plates just across there, just so you're still sitting, but it
There
looks
you go.
gold goes across.
Lah-Ree, the Heat Stalker. That's a great name.
Oh, I
That's a
see what
great
you're
name.
saying. Okay, I know. Yeah, I'll work.
Yeah.
on that.
That's it. It's the Heat Stalker.
Now, are those angle plates? What is the saddle? Is that angle plates so that they've got the studs on the side? Do they make a pearl
Yeah.
gold one of those?
Yeah,
Do they make a pearl gold one of the angle plates or not?
I don't have it.
Oh,
There's a goat.
oh, there's Hoosier. Shows up.
Hoosier, what's up? Late
Oh,
night.
yeah.
Yeah, you just got studs on the side there. Yeah.
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 Or is that a bracket? Oh, it's a bracket.
Bracket.
Yeah,
It's a bracket.
bracket, angle plate, whatever you want to call it? Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Yep.
Well, if we're not gonna do one-on-one mano-y-mano, then
No duel.
I guess we're going to post show.
I guess we're going to post show. So thanks again, guys and gals, and it'll be a few weeks. So hang in there, and
Are we doing a session at Brick Slopes?
well, Larry's doing a D&D thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he is. Oh, I didn't know.
Panel
That we're
wow.
gonna kind of maybe be a part of.
where might sit in as players as he does a short session or something. I don't know. Or try. I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I would say. I'm still learning.
When is Brick Slopes? That's the 25, 20, 26,
Yeah,
27.
25, 26 week.
I was just asking because I'll have my camera with me, so we'll have good audio and video if we wanted to record something. But
Oh, cool. Yeah, we'll have fun. Yeah, we'll see you guys there. Otherwise, we'll catch you on the chats and the Instagrams and whatever group text, Discords, and we're gonna call it a wrap. Lah-Ree.
Cool. Are you guys going to hang out after the stream? After we cut the live, or?
Maybe.
yeah, we're gonna cut you out and then we'll continue the conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. By the way, when I'm muted and the camera's off, I can still hear you.
You can actually hear.
What?
He's still got his
Sorry, what?
earbuds in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I had to try something with the gun. I was like, what can I do? What can I do at short range? Well, I got this other thing. I pleaded my case, but
It's all right.
Denied.
Yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. Law and order. Boom, boom, boom.
Dun dun.
All right, good night, chat.
All right. Yeah,
Bye.
we're on the broadcast. Thanks again, guys.